Hola, I'm Ellen Wally, John's wife, aka the lovely assistant, and we're here at Steve's apartment in Fort Lauderdale. Steve spent all day, God bless him, talking and teaching us about street children and what some of the street children have been through and some of the profound hurdles these kids have overcome. And so we're going to go down there and meet the children and really get a feel for who they are, not just faces in a picture. And we're going to get a feel for how they have come over these things, these hurdles, and turned into these wonderful children. And we are about ready to get on a plane in 3 hours, and off we go into the wild blue. So we're ready for anything. We made it, here we are. It's been a long trip, we're exhausted. We're looking for our baggage, but onward and forward with the adventure. Welcome to Brazil.
We have arrived in Brazil.
We're here. We've made it. Success. It's beautiful. It's pastoral. The breeze is blowing. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're tired and excited and ready to wash our faces and go have lunch and meet some of the kids and start our week.
I have to say, being back here is somewhat surreal for me because I left here 8 years ago, and this place has existed in my memories and thoughts for 8 years, and to actually be walking the land is a little bit surreal. But it's just been wonderful this afternoon. We got here kind of drowsy, met the kids, and it was just great to meet the kids, only a few of whom I knew since then. We're still here, and we spent some time with them. They're out playing volleyball right now, and some of them just got back from school, and we're looking forward to really getting their names attached to their personalities and getting to know the kids over the next few days.
It's interesting seeing the different reactions from the kids that we've met so far, because some of them seem so eager to meet us and know us, and others seem a little timid and not even knowing their personal stories, but knowing some of the stuff that they came through to get here. I don't blame them at all. So we're going to take our time with them and let them come in, and we're going to come into them just slowly but surely and just feel our way with sensitivity.
Here we are in the dining hall on our first evening here, and the kids are getting ready for supper, setting the tables and putting the chairs down. And hopefully tonight we're going to get to know some of the kids' names a little better, and looking forward to spending time with them.
So here we are in the dining hall, and we just finished a delicious dinner of chicken and mashed potatoes and greens and this wonderful tea that is made from natural tea leaves outside. It's really good. And now we're going to have dessert. So here's where the food comes out. This is Wonderson, right? And he is helping to serve tonight to all the boys. And they take turns every night doing the chores, serving and clearing up. And then the dishes come to this side over here, and this is where they get cleaned up. So it's a very nicely run system, and they seem to be doing very well at it.
All right, well, we all just finished supper here at the ranch, and after supper, the tradition is that many of the kids choose films to watch after dinner, and tonight it looks like we're going to be watching a film where we're going to go right now.
Here we are outside the dining hall. We've just eaten dinner and we're just chatting with the kids, and I have so far tried to memorize every one of their names, and the ice seems to have broken, and they're just so adorable. I think I'm in love with every one of them. So we're going to hang out with the kids for a little bit longer, and then I think we're going to turn in because we're still pretty tired, and look forward to a beautiful day tomorrow. Boa noite.
Agora eu fazia muita bagunça.
Out there, I would do many wrong
E
things,
minha mãe não aguentava minhas bagunças.
and my mom couldn't handle me, all the things I was doing.
Pegava trem de casa para vender na rua,
I would get things from our home to sell it in the streets,
só para ganhar dinheiro para eu sair com meus amigos.
just to get money so I could go out with my friends.
Até que uma vez a polícia me pegou e levou lá em casa.
The police one time caught me and took me to my
Aí
house.
minha mãe falou pra eles se me visse na rua eles podiam pegar e me bater.
And they told my mom if they saw me on the streets, they would catch me and beat me up.
Até que uma vez eu tava na rodoviária vendendo picolé.
Until one day I was in the bus station selling ice cream.
Os caras parou eu, roubou eu.
Some guys stopped me and robbed me.
Aqui no Rancho agora eu tô conhecendo mais sobre Deus.
Here at the ranch now, I'm learning more about God.
Então agora eu tô indo pra valer, pra eu continuar no rancho, pra eu fazer minha faculdade.
Now I'm trying all I can to continue at the ranch and to be able to go to college in the future.
Obrigado.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Eduardo. I was raised in No Horizons Youth Ranch in Brazil. To tell a little bit about my story, I am the oldest. At the time, I was the oldest of 7 kids. My father, he was a Christian, but my mom, she was not. My mom was a street kid, actually. From the time she was a child, she was raised in the streets with no family. My father, he met her in the streets, and he took her out of the streets, and eventually they fell in love and they got married. But still, we were very poor. We lived in a slum, and he was working like 2 jobs a day to try to support our family. But in the middle of the night, I just remember waking up. I don't know how late it was, but it was very late at night. And I woke up and I heard all my brothers and sisters crying. My mom was crying. My cousin was there with the news that he had passed away in the middle of the night. I was 11 years old, and I was supposed to be taking care of the house. And me and my brother Reginaldo, who was 9 at the time, we were supposed to be responsible for taking care of it. We didn't do it. We were in the streets and doing a lot of things that we would never have done if my father was alive. There were always police coming to complain, or neighbors, or people from the government come to complain about the stuff that we were doing. There were 3 orphanages. We were spending a week in each one, and after that we had to decide which one we liked the best, because we couldn't stay home anymore. We were giving too much trouble. And I remember going to Renaissance International No Horizons Youth Ranch. And after 1 week in New Horizons, we just didn't want to try any place else. We loved it so much. We actually never tried any place else. My feeling was that the family that I lost when my father passed away, God had given to me again. And I remember that everything that my father tried to teach about God and everything that I really wasn't interested in at the time. I felt that God was giving Steve, and he was giving another opportunity for me to learn all those things about God, about the Bible, and give me a new beginning, a new chance. So I'm very grateful for. So I've been there for 18 years. I'm not a kid anymore. Now I'm a staff member there. I work at the orphanage, and but I'm very grateful to God, because he gave me a second chance, a chance to improve my life. I'm sure I wouldn't be alive if I hadn't come through the ranch. I would probably be involved with drugs and other stuff. And I'm just very grateful to God for giving me the second chance. I'm grateful for all of you as well who has sponsored the ranch and sponsored us for so many years and have allowed New Horizons to give chances for kids that just like me are still abandoned to the streets or to the slums of Brazil. So thank you very, very much.